Wen Jiabao has talked of reform before, but these are the strongest comments he's made yet. He also apologized for what he says were economic and social mistakes during his tenure, and he, as you said, called for political and economic reform and reform to the top political leadership and to the Communist Party in China. So these are interesting comments from Wen Jiabao. They go a little bit further than comments he's made before, and he warned that if this reform doesn't take place, that China could face a turbulent cultural revolution. Now, with that, he's taking aim at other leaders who are pushing for sort of a communist nationalist movement in China, trying to drum up support for old communist propaganda heroes. They've brought out some of this propaganda over the last couple of years, in part perhaps to try to create some sort of social stability. There's a widening gap between rich and poor, increasing number of protests across the country, and there is a lot of nostalgia in some ways for the time back in the 1960s when that gap between rich and poor was a bit more diminished and there was more equality in society. But Wen Jiabao warns that if political and economic reform does not take place, that a cultural revolution similar to what happened in the 1960s could take place today. And he's taking sort of a pot shot at some of these other leaders who are using this communist propaganda right now.